guys should have paid him. I mean, management should have paid him. If it was me, I hear Golick on Mike and Mike saying that they should go ahead and he should just come by and play. Are you crazy, Golick? You weren't Forte. This guy, I mean, what's a running back lifespan? Till he's 30? So he has 5 years? I don't know how Forte is, but he doesn't have long.
Yeah.
To dominate. So get your money, because when the time Forte gets 30, he's a nobody. You remember how great LT was, and then he turned 30 and it's like,
I think I'd play. I'd play.
You would play?
I'd play.
Are you kidding? For a team that can't get you the money, and you're leading the league in most yards from scrimmage?
Yeah, I mean,
are you kidding me?
It's not about me. It's about the team. I want my teammates to be better, and if I help them win games,
they understand.
The whole team to be better.
Hugh Douglas. Well, Hugh Douglas said the same thing. You're irrelevant when you're not on the field. I mean, when you're not playing, when you're injured, you're really irrelevant at this point because you're not contributing. There's no blood, no sweat, no tears out there right now. So I would suggest just sit out. I just say sit out. Sit out for the rest of the year. Get yourself together so you can get ready for this big signing next year. That's what I think.
I think it's a team sport. If you can play and you make your team better, then go play. I don't want him to, I think he needs to be 100% to come back.
But it's like an MCL. I mean, are you ever really ready? Until
I don't know. I'm no doctor, but
yeah, that's true.
I mean, I just feel like if you can play, if it were me, if I could play, I would play.
I feel like there's a gorilla in the room that we're not talking about.
Your boy, Tebow.
I forgot to mention that the Bears are playing the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
So, the Broncos are what? 6-1? 5-1 since Tebow been starting?
Something like that.
They lead the AFC West. It's a home game.
And
Von Miller comes back. So, you see why I'm not really leaning on the Bears right now?
Yeah.
I guess you understand that right now.
No, I totally get it.
And Tebow, I want to say, had his best passing game last week.
He did. He actually threw some passes that looked
like
he could have been a quarterback.
Did you see the one where he's going to the left and he's dodging and he throws for a touchdown? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well, it was good running by Thomas, too. But Demaryius Thomas, it was a great run,
Was that screen pass?
I don't know if it was screen.
Should have gone for about 7.
Yeah,
ran all the way.
Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't really much,
But he did throw some passes that he actually looked like.
Great. I mean, it was awesome. I mean, it's kind of strange because he goes against everything that we know about football.
I hate when crazy. I don't even know what to call it, but I hate when this craziness defies logic. You know what I mean?
Divine intervention, man. I told you.
I don't like it.
Tebow's doing it right. I mean, he makes me want to go to church now. I mean, nothing against church. I'm just saying, most people know I don't go much. But still, it's weird. It's Tebow, but last week it actually looked right.
I know.
Weeks before it looked weird, but now it looked right because he was actually completing.
It looked halfway normal.
Yeah, it looked it looked pretty good. And with that defense, Von Miller's back. I mean, that defense, they stepped up when needed. I mean, they had one of their worst games. But they stepped up when needed.
I know.
I mean, Von Miller's back. I mean, he's like the leader. That rookie's leading.
I know.
And they helped out, and they got key interceptions last week. I mean, when you bring your leader back.
Did you hear what Willis McGahee said after the game?
What?
This scared me. He was like, we don't care, but if we're down in the last 2 minutes of the game, or if it's even close in the last couple minutes of the game, we know we're going to win.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, God.
Well, Willis can kind of talk because he's been getting off.
I mean, if the whole team really feels that way, that's kind of scary. Like when a team gets that mentality, that freaks me out.
It is. It's a little weird because it's like this team could get in the playoffs and then it's like they're playing. What do they say? Playing with the house's money is like we weren't even supposed to be here.
Yeah.
We were 1-4.
Yep.
We weren't supposed to be here, so it's like what do you say to that? I mean, like
so get out.
It's like that team is. It goes. They run a different type of offense. I mean, we beat up on Tebow. People trash him, but he has so many followers, and it just increases every week. They're going to go. They're going to beat the Bears. They're going to win the AFC West. That's...
Because think about Oakland's playing Green Bay this week.
And Oakland is... They had a chance last week.
Oh, that game against Miami. Okay. Miami's playing out of their minds right now.
That's true. I don't think they should fire them.
I don't think so either.
I just feel like they got hit
with a suck for luck campaign, and now they're like legitimately scary.
I mean, they're actually a good team because, like, if you think about it, position wise, Reggie Bush is still pretty good. I mean, you got Brandon Marshall, Devon Best is pretty good. Yeah. Hartline's real good. Their defense, you don't really know those guys, but they're good. They're just playing a tough division.
Yeah.
Their division's real tough. And with them losing, going 0-7, it just kind of threw them off. But, you know, if that team goes 500 in the beginning of the year, that team's looking, you know, wild card maybe.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah, that.
So that was kind of, I mean, Oakland definitely had a chance to win, and going into it, they probably should have. But Miami's just playing well, so I'll give them that. But. Yeah,
but Oakland's supposed to handle business. Though. They got beat down.
I know.
I mean, the score was not close as what the game was. They got punched in the mouth. I mean, that score, they got some garbage points at the end. And for your fantasy league, all around your Oakland fan, I mean, you had Carson Palmer or something. You like, oh, good, but that score was not what that game was. That game was over like in the third.
Yeah, it was.
It was a beatdown. It was. I mean, they were the defense, special teams. I mean, Marshall didn't even have a good game, which was weird. Like they were killing them like that, and Marshall was.
I know.
He was non-existent for that game. So
it was interesting. It was definitely not what I expected.
Yeah, I mean, I wish we had like another 4 weeks or so. I'm surprised. I would be surprising to see what Miami could do.
Yeah, absolutely. But Oakland needs to be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose the division to Tebow. It's gonna be epic.
Shameful.
It's gonna be epic.
Shameful. But hopefully, I mean, obviously, I'm hoping that Oakland will lose this week to Green Bay. So.
Well, you know, if it was in Oakland, I would have probably said, I'd give Oakland a shot. But I just feel like the Campbell injury is a big injury that we're not talking about either. Because they were rolling.
Yeah,
they were rolling. I don't think that team's
I feel like Carson Palmer didn't really come in.
What? That team's not.
I think
it's running the ball and defense and controlling. I mean, I guess they say that about my boy Alex Smith, but that's what
he's doing more than just managing the game, though. Alex Smith.
He's throwing the ball down the field. A lot of people say he can throw the ball. He's always been an athlete. I mean, he can move around. I mean, the Ravens situation was just our offensive line is pretty good. It's just that's how good the Ravens defensive line is.
Yeah.
It's that good. You don't want to see that team. And they get moving like that. But hey, nobody scored a touchdown on us all year. That's all I know. The rushing touchdown, I should say.
Right.
Nobody scored a rushing touchdown. It'd be a tough week for you, Beanie Wells. So we got. I'm picking Broncos. Who you got? Obviously, it's Broncos, right?
How can I pick between these two? I gotta go with the Broncos.
Yeah.
In Denver with God on their side. I don't see how they can lose that game.
Dude, it seems to me that if you pray and you stick to your guns and you don't be phony and you don't switch and you don't be what they want you to be, positive things happen. Think about it. This guy has 2 national championships.
Well, name me one other person
guy has
that has had this happen to them that prays a lot.
I don't know any other athletes that's that dedicated. Most of these athletes are, womanizers in the early years and stuff. Tebow, I mean, he's at home. He's studying his playbook. He doesn't go out. Doesn't do out. I'm just saying, something's weird. I mean, 2 national championships and a Heisman Trophy. And then they said you suck, and now you go 5-1.
I can't explain it. It's the single
weirdest
thing I've ever seen.
It's so weird. I can't even diss them.
That's why I don't like it. There's no logical explanation for any of this.
It's weird because
I think
it's so unconventional.
Logic makes sense. This Tebow situation makes no sense.
Wins are wins, though. It's like he doesn't throw the ball much, but when he does, it's a touchdown. It's weird because like. He has like 2 passes, but like both of them are like touchdowns. It's like, and they're like, well, broken coverage. Yeah, that's what they said about the Vikings. Saying, oh, broken coverage. And dude, it's broken coverage around the league. I mean, come on.
I don't know what it is. I can't explain it, but it's happening.
Yeah,
It really is.
We can't stop it either.
I'm not going to be mad at the Bears if they win that game. I will not be mad at the Bears.
Okay, last, we're taking up a lot of time, but last, it's winter meeting, so we got to talk about baseball. And
it's been a big couple of days for baseball.
Awesome for baseball. I failed to mention this on my notes, but Jose Reyes was the first to really pop it off.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, before we get into Pujols, because that's the top topic, let's talk about the Miami Marlins. Oh my God. This is what I love. Baseball, yes. The Yankees do this all the time.
Isn't it great the Yankees and Red Sox are like silent?
Yes.
Oh,
I get so tired of every year. Boston signs this and that.
Yeah.
The Yankees sign this and that. My genuine hate for the Yankees is just, I hate, but man, Miami, they signed Reyes, which I think is probably a blow up one. I think it's gonna blow up. I feel like that one's gonna blow in their face. But the Burley one, yeah, with Josh Johnson, with Josh Johnson. And did we forget Ozzie Guillen? Did we forget? I totally forgot. I was like, whoa, Ozzie Guillen did go there.
I did not forget. Thank you.
Then the new sign, the Miami Marlins now, the new
stadium.
Like the logo. It's different. It's not the old traditional.
I know. I don't know if I like the new one though. Like, I don't care.
It's different. I like when there's new uniforms. I like it. I don't care.
Oh, you're all about the uniforms.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely about the uniforms. Just like another team, Wizards changed their uniforms too.
Can we stop calling them the Wizards?
What are they?
I'm just saying I hate that name. It's stupid.
They are the Wizards though.
I know. I just don't like calling them that.
What do we can't call them Bullets. They haven't been Bullets since what, 98?
Washington professional basketball team.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the Miami Marlins. So they're spending money like it's water. I mean, they just they got Burley. If they get Prince Fielder,
I just don't know. Are they gonna get fans in the seats? This is Miami.
Everything's about projections. Everything's about projections.
Because if they sign a huge deal with somebody and then they're not getting fans in the seats.
But think about all you have to do. All you have to do is say, hey, LeBron, Dwayne, Chris, come to the games.
Yeah. That's really worked at the Miami Heat games. When people show up after the first quarter or whatever.
Doesn't matter. They're paying for it.
It's still. Miami's a terrible sports town. You know it is.
But do you think they care if somebody shows up at halftime?
No, but I mean, I'm sure they don't sell out as many games as some other teams.
Well, Miami's definitely doing better now with those there now. The big three.
It's still a terrible sports town.
It's not one of the best. I mean, yeah, even when the Hurricanes were doing good, they weren't the best. But
how many people would go to Marlins games?
I would now.
Before, that's what I'm saying. No one. I don't think anyone's gonna go now either.
Yeah, that's true. Considering that, well, you gotta think about it, they do got a winning spirit, and nobody went then. It's funny.
I know. They've been good.
We're just discussing this 03 and 97?
Yeah, they've been good.
They only been a franchise not even, 20 years? Has it been 20 years yet?
I don't know.
And they have 2 championships.
And no one goes
to the games.
Because they're too busy at the beach or wherever else they go.
Well,
there's lots to do in Miami. I don't know if I'd be sitting in a Marlins game.
Well, they say the same thing about LA too. That's why they don't have the NFL team, which will change because Jacksonville. Yeah, they'll be packing up soon. Yeah, no Jacksonville. Why have a team in Jacksonville? What's that about? I said the same thing about Green Bay, but then I realized the fans own Green Bay. No, I said why have a team in Green Bay? But the tradition.
Oh, good Lord! Did you just say why is there a team in Jacksonville? Why is there a team in Green Bay?
No, I said that before.
I know.
No, this was years ago.
Tell me you were 7 years old when you said that.
No. I don't know. It was years ago, though. It was definitely more than 10 years ago. But I wonder why they had it. I had to do my studying a little bit more. But I'm saying, just forget I said Green Bay. But Jacksonville, seriously. Jacksonville. Are we serious here?
Again, do you see the pattern here with terrible sports fans? Jacksonville. Last I checked, that's also in Florida.
Well, whoa. Florida State fans we're loyal.